everybody, it's Jordan, and today I'm doing another book unhaul for you. So yeah, I decided to do another book unhaul for you, and I have this box here that has like maybe over 25 books, 25 more books I'm getting rid of, and I'm just thought I would show you all the books that I'm unhauling, so let's get to the unhaul. So the first book that I have here is Heart of Thorns by Bree Barden. I was interested in it a few years ago, and I know I got this as a birthday gift for my parents, but I've honestly lost interest over time. I know this is about this girl who's like part demon or something, or she needs to hunt for a demon. I don't remember, but I just lost interest over time, so that's why I'm unhauling it. The next two books I'll be showing you, I'm unhauling just because I know I really enjoy them, but I'm not going to continue on with the series. One of them is The Valiant by Leslie Livingston, and like I thought the book was good, but I don't think I'm going to continue on with the series, so I'm unhauling that. And another book is Truly Devious by Maureen Johnson. Like I said, I honestly didn't enjoy the audiobook. If I read this physically, I probably would like it more, and this has been on my shelves for a while, and I never continued on with the series, so I'm unhauling it for that reason. So the next book that I'm unhauling is Wicked Fox by Kat Cho. I've heard mixed things about it, and I know usually when I hear mixed things about a book, I end up either enjoying it or not liking it, but I've lost interest in over time. I know this is supposed to be like a Korean mythology inspired story. I was interested in it because of that, but I'm no longer interested in it, so I'm gonna give this book a new home. So the next two books I have here is Snow Like Ashes and Ice Like Fire by Sarah Rosh. This is a YA fantasy series about a world where everything's divided by different seasons. I thought it was a cool idea, but these haven't been on my shelves for a long time, and I still haven't grabbed towards it, so I'm just like, you know what, I'm gonna just give this a new home and have another person enjoy this series. I know there's a third book, but I don't own the third book, so yeah, I'm giving this a new home. And the next book that I got is The Kingdom of Back by Marie Lu. I was interested in it, but after like putting it in so many TBRs, I still haven't picked it up. I thought, you know what, I'm not interested in it anymore, and I literally put in so many TBRs and never picked it up, so yeah, I'm unhauling it for that reason. And the next book is Verified by Joelle Shabano. I know this is kind of like a Fahrenheit 451 kind of thing. I was interested in it, and my mom told me that she went to high school with her. It sounds cool, but I'm just, again, it's the same with The Kingdom Back. I put on so many TBRs, and I still didn't pick it up. I just thought maybe I'm just not interested as I thought I was, so I'm giving it a new home for that reason as well. The next two books I'm unhauling, I know everybody loves this author, but I just lost interest in his books, which is History All You Left Me and They Both Die at the End by M. Zavera. These two books have been sitting on my shelves for a long time, and I didn't touch them over the years that they've been on my shelves, and I know like everybody loves this author, but I just lost interest in his books, to be honest, and I really don't want to don't want to say waste my time on it, because I did give myself a few chances to pick these up, but I never did, so yeah, I'm sorry for people who love M. Zavera books, but I just lost interest in it over time, and I probably won't pick any of them up, so yeah, I'm giving these books a new home. The next book that I'm unhauling is A Walk on Earth, A Stranger by Ray Carson. I've heard good things about it, but it's like a historical fiction, takes place in a gold rush, and a girl has a power to sense gold or something like that, which sounded cool, but again, it was on so many TBRs, and I still didn't pick it up. I'm not sure it's because I don't gravitate as towards historical fiction like I used to, or I just wasn't in the mood for historical fiction, but this has been on my shelves for like maybe 3 or 4 years, and I kind of lost interest in it, so yeah, giving this a new home just like other books I mentioned. The next book that I Unhauling, and I know many people love this book, but I've tried. I gave it 100 pages, and I just couldn't get into it, which is The House of a Cerulean Sea by T.J. Klune. I will give T.J. Klune another chance, but it's just with this one, I couldn't get into it. I know they said it's supposed to be like a middle grade, but an adult book form, but I just couldn't get into it. I gave it 100 pages, and I just DNF'd it, so yeah, wish I would like this book like everybody else. It was a disappointment for me, and I just couldn't get into it, and I'm sorry for people who love this book. I'm happy that you love this book, but I just couldn't get into it I just need, this it's a DNF for me, so yeah. Another book that I DNF'd is Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. I know this is a very popular book series, so, and I know she written other books like A Court of Thorns and Roses series, and then a new one, Crescent City. I literally gave Throne of Glass 100 pages, and I couldn't get into it, and I apologize for people who who probably would think that I'm a hater or something like that, but I just couldn't get into it like a previous book that I mentioned. I don't think this is for me, and I probably was the late in the game for Throne of Glass, but I still couldn't get into it, and I apologize, but I'm happy for people who like Throne of Glass series, but it just wasn't for me, and I just couldn't get into it, so I'm giving it a new home. So there's a couple of book series that I'm unhauling just because, like, I've read a couple of books, like, I thought I liked them, but at the same time, it's like, I'm just gonna give up on this series. Like, the first one, I know this is gonna be, like a stab in the heart to some people who love this series, but I just couldn't get into them. I probably will watch the TV show, but I'm not gonna continue on with the series, which is the Grisha first, Shadow and Bones trilogy, so, like, Shadow and Bone, Siege and Storm, and Ruin and Rising. These have been on my shelves for like a few years. I gave Shadow and Bone a chance like in 2020 or something like that, and then I read Siege and Storm last year, and as I read these two books, I honestly, I'm confused about the world, and I really think that maybe the TV show would be better chance for me. And I know many people say like, oh, the book would be better, or like they would like the TV show or movie than the books, but I just couldn't get into it, and I need more shelving room. And I know some people love this series, but I just couldn't get into it. But I am interested in Leigh Bardugo's Wonder Woman novel because I like Wonder Woman, so I'm giving Leigh Bardugo another chance. Is just with the Grisha first, I just couldn't get into it, and I apologize, but I just need to give this a new home so a person would actually enjoy this series. So the next book that I'm unhauling is Fallen Kingdoms by Margaret Rhodes. This has been on my TBR for like 4 years now, and I still haven't picked it up, and I just think like this is a sign that I'm not as interested in as I used to when I first got this, and I should give it a new home. And then plus, I know the series like finished like maybe 4 years ago, but I've heard mixed things about it since then, so I'm just gonna give this a new home like all the books that I mentioned in this video. And the next book that I'm unhauling is Ash Princess by Laura Sebastian. I was interested in this book, but then I've just, again with a lot of other books, I've lost interest in it. I know it's a YA fantasy about a girl who was a princess that was in prison, and she has some kind of power, I don't know, but I've lost interest in this, and I just want to give this book a new home just because I've lost interest in it, and I just think it's better off with a new home, so yeah, I'm unhauling this for that reason. And another series that I'm unhauling, I did like the first book, but I don't think I'm going to continue on the series, which is Amber and Dusk and Diamond and Dawn by Laura Celine. I know I enjoyed the first book, but I just don't think I would enjoy the sequel as much. I know, but I know that that's a controversial thing for me to say because I didn't read the sequel, but I just feel like when I don't think I would continue on with the series just because, like, I think the first book would be more of a 4-star than I think it was a 5-star when I read it. I don't remember, but I'm rather give this a new home, and I know that someone might actually enjoy this and want to read the whole series, so yeah, I'm giving these a new home. And the next book that I'm unhauling is A Touch of Gold by Amy Sullivan. I don't know why I had trouble saying that author's last name, but this is supposed to be like a King Midas retelling, but I tried it, I DNF'd it, and I don't think I would give us another try, and yeah, I'm unhauling it for that reason. Another book that I'm unhauling, I know everybody loves this series, but I don't think I would ever, like, try that. I wanted to try this series, but it just doesn't sound like something I would like anymore, is Red Rising by Pierce Brown, and I know many people like this series, but I don't think I would enjoy it. I'm not interested like I was when I first got it, and I'm just, it's like, it's supposed to be like The Hunger Games beat Game of Thrones, but now I'm, like, thinking about it, I don't, it just doesn't grab my interest anymore, so I'm giving this a new home, like I said. The next book that I'm unhauling is The Forest Queen by Betsy Cornwell. I know that I got this from a Secret Santa like a few years ago, and I still haven't picked up. It's supposed to be a Robin Hood retelling, which grabbed my interest, but I've lost interest in it over time, and I feel bad for unhauling a gift from someone, but I just need more room on my bookshelf, so yeah, I'm giving this a new home. And another book that I'm unhauling is Ink and Bone by Rachel Kane. This was supposed to be a bookish book, and I know that grabbed my interest, but I kind of heard mixed things since then, and I keep wanting to hold on to it because it's a bookish book, and I love bookish books, but I'm just not interested anymore, and my reading tastes have changed over time, so yeah, I still like bookish books, but this just doesn't grab my interest anymore. And the next book that I'm unhauling is Rule by Ellen Goodlett, and this is supposed to be like a King Lear retelling, and you know me, I love, like, Shakespeare, and I like retellings of Shakespeare, or want to read more Shakespeare retellings, but I just lost interest in it too, and I feel bad because my parents give this book to me, but they understand that I lose interest in books over time, so yeah, I don't feel as bad, even though I still feel bad, but I'm just not interested anymore like I used to when I first heard about it. And the next book that I'm unhauling is The Queen of Blood by Sarah Beth Durst. I was interested in it because Haley from Haley and Bookland really enjoyed this, and I just lost interest in this book over time. I thought I would give this a chance, but I haven't even touched it since I bought it or got it, but yeah, I'm giving this a new home. And the next book that I'm unhauling is The Fall of Sonara, the Black Elfstone by Terry Brooks. I got this for free from Gen Con, from one of the author seminars that I went to, and I was interested in that, but I didn't touch it, so I know my father-in-law said that Terry Brooks is a good author, or writes good books, but I just lost interest in this over time, so I'm giving this a new home. So we're down to 3 more books, and I'll just tell you guys about it because my battery is dying. The last 3 books I'm unhauling for a lot of reasons is Incarnate by Jody Meadows, List of Cages by Robin Rowe, and The Diabolic by S.J. Kincaid. These, I've had these on my shelves for a few years, and I've lost interest in it over time, so I'm giving these a new home, just like all the other books that I talked about in this video. So that's all for my book unhaul, and like I said, I think there's 25 to 30 books in this video, so I talked about a lot of them. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, and comment down below that you like unhaul books when you're not interested in books, or you just don't want to continue a series or something like that. Let me know in the comments down below. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button and click the bell icon so you'll be notified when I post new videos. Also, you can follow me on social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Goodreads, which all links will be down below for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!